Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are on our injury update from week number 7 to week number 8. John Tate will be probable for week 8, while Olin is still out for 3 weeks with his dislocated elbow. For Cincinnati, Chad Johnson is still questionable with his strained Achilles. The injuries are slowly going away for Buffalo. They are only down to Robert Royal, Aaron Schobel, who is doubtful with his broken hand this week, and Roscoe Parrish. Nobody's injured for Denver. Cleveland has nobody injured. No new injuries for Tampa Bay, with Cato June still out 7 weeks with his abdominal tear, and Jeff Garcia with his torn groin. Cardinals, nobody, well, no, I think Levi Brown's new with a foot stress fracture, but he's going to be out for at least a week, so hopefully he'll recover well enough. Chargers, nobody's hurt. Chiefs, nobody new is hurt. Colts, nobody new. For the Cowboys, hold on. Cowboys, Anthony Henry's probable, and Kyle Kosher, his broken tailbone still has 7 weeks to go. Now for the Dolphins, I think Tavares Tillman and Dante Culpepper are both new because Tavares has the high ankle sprain and Dante's sprained his elbow. So now they're going to have to trust Jordan Beck to try to somehow right the ship in Miami. Although at this rate, the Dolphins are just going to tank for a top 5 pick because they started off so strong, but once Ronnie Brown, their second overall pick, went down, it's been all downhill for the Dolphins. Eagles, yay, nobody's hurt for them now. Falcons, Lawyer Malloy is still out. Jonas Jennings has the sprained elbow. And Arnaz Battle's out for a week with an abdominal tear. No new injuries for the Giants. David Dial's still questionable with his high ankle sprain. And Ruben is still out for 2 weeks with his broken thumb. For the next team, the Jaguars, nobody's injured. But this is going to hurt the Jets a lot. C.J. Mosley, out for the season with a partially torn ACL. And they had just gotten to a hot start this year. Their team's gone cold, especially on defense. And the dude has 4 sacks and a forced fumble this year. And now he's gone because of a partially torn ACL. Crazy. Lions, nobody new. Nobody new for the Packers. Panthers, nobody's hurt. The Patriots, nobody new, though. Still a lot of injuries, especially 2 key ones on the defensive side of the ball. Plus, you got a couple of receivers out. But Dante is questionable this week, so he may play, he may not play. Not 100% sure on that. The next team is the Raiders. And Cooper Carlisle, welcome to the injury list with a dislocated elbow. And now we have the Rams, nobody new for them. And Jason Brown's still out for a week, along with Dan Cody, who's now only questionable with his torn groin. Last week he was doubtful, this week he's questionable, so at least he's improving. Nobody's hurt on the Redskins. Nobody's hurt on Saints. Seahawks still has Chris Spencer on here. Lawrence Timmons is doubtful for this week. And at least one more week without Willie Parker. Texans, Dexter McClellan is doubtful for this week. And Amon Green is out for one more week. Nobody's hurt for Tennessee. And nobody's hurt for Minnesota. Not a lot of new injuries this week. A couple of key ones, but as the season progresses, some teams will have injuries. Some guys are just out for the game, I guess. But that is our injury report, and I will see you all next time.